Hi guys, how are we doing? So I've been thinking about some of the upper body exercises for you, and a good way of doing this is probably to actually come onto your backs so we can actually work and get some feedback into our rib connection with core while we work the upper body, and also feed into our shoulder blades on how we're actually finding the movements are performing with the joints and the body here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to come onto our backs and we're going to keep the knees bent. So if you need a block or a cushion under the head, you know, just to keep you nice and comfortable, that's a good option. But we need to make sure we connect to our core muscle groups with a good pelvic position, rib position, neck and head. So we've got keeping the spine open and long here. And whenever we make movements for the shoulders, whenever we have any issues or anything like that, we need to make sure that we're working to our own range and ability to help improve that, okay? So with the head in position, chin in, knees bent, keeping a good pelvic position. Now make sure they're hip width, so you've got the big toe and the heel connected to the floor. We tuck the pelvis in, so you're finding a slight imprint with the lower back just to help that abdominal and core connection. So the belly button draws in, arms down by the side, head, shoulders are just coming into the mat a little bit, ribs are down, and we're just drawing the chin towards the chest to open up the spine. Now, nice and simple with these exercises. We can go with one arm at a time. So we're actually going to be coming with the palm facing into the hip, open the hand to the thumb leads. Now we breathe into the back of the ribs, exhale, release. Now breathe in, lift the arm all the way overhead. You're trying to touch the thumb to the floor. And then exhale, slowly back down by your side. You can alternate. You know, some of you might need to actually bend the elbows as you come over. So we're keeping belly button drawing in. You might need to bend the elbow to help that area of movement there. And back down. Okay? Keeping a nice position with the rib cage. And it's a nice lift of the arms. You can even, if you want to find to challenge core and that rib connection into that mid-back, which is your thoracic spine, so stabilising the upper body, shoulders down, shoulders away from the ears, we can lift both, okay? Try and lengthen when you get to a certain point, but you're keeping the ribs connected to the mat and feel into your breath, okay? Nice and steady. It's good, nice and steady. So there's a few options there. And then another great exercise to really get some feedback with your shoulder blades, scapular movement, is bringing the arms up in front of you towards the ceiling, shoulders into the mat, and then just push the arms away from you towards the ceiling, chin in, and then draw the shoulder blades back into the mat. Squeeze, lift through pelvic floor, and just find your breath. Inhale in, exhale, push away. So you're finding good position. Now if you're working both arms, have a go at working one arm away. And on this one, the core connection with this one is that connection where we need to stabilise the pelvis. We're not letting the hips twist and dip. We're pushing one arm away, and then opposite arm, shoulder into the mat, and then vice versa, we change. Watch the pelvis, core working hard, and those exercises there can give you some great feedback on how we're connecting with the core and pelvis, and how we're actually moving through the upper body. Now, one more exercise, which I try and work on for my shoulders, is elbows and the back of the arms down on the mat into the hip, and then we can work a rotator cuff movement. So we're trying to get the back of the palms onto the floor without letting the wrists work. So we're just working, keeping the ribs down, chin in, exhale, inhale. You just work to your own ability. You can work here, opening and close. Okay, nice and steady. Watch the neck and the head, just work to your own ability here. Okay, good, nice and steady. So there's just a few exercises there to do on your back and really get feedback on the movement that how you're working the shoulder. So we've got to be aware of anything leading up into the neck, the back arching, or actually losing pelvic stability. So good core connection is going to give you good feedback on how we can stabilise the pelvis and the lower spine, okay, the lumbar spine, and also the rib cage. You've got to watch that with your thoracic spine connection with the shoulder movements. And really get hold of how we're moving, okay? Really feel into the mat as you move. Have a go, enjoy them. I suggest maybe just start off with 6 of each. Find your way and your range, so don't go too large to start with. Increase them by number and see if we can really open up and find that body working a lot more efficiently for you, okay? So enjoy and have a go.